Nard, nigga. We them boys, nigga, stamp it. Down here in the south, you can't go round without that cannon. Don't got time to do no planning. Pull up in that hot car with them speakers steady jamming. Got the chrome all on my rims, my nigga. We the ones that's branded. Cruising double S, I got a 4-5 in my hand. Grew up sliding through that dirt, was not raised by that sand. I'm a country made nigga, you know I don't give a damn. To them niggas talking tough, I'ma pull up where you stand. We them boys, nigga, stamp it. Down here in the south, you can't go round without that cannon. Don't got time to do no planning. Pull up in that hot car with them speakers steady jamming. Got the chrome all on my rims, my nigga. We the ones that's branded. Cruising double S, I got a 4-5 in my hand. Grew up sliding through that dirt, was not raised by that sand. I'm a country made nigga, you know I don't give a damn. To them niggas talking tough, I'ma pull up where you stand, yeah. South made nigga, you know I'm legit. Got that gold on my wrist, every corner know we lit. Big body swinging.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Today's video, I'm gonna show you guys one of the best offensive schemes. This scheme is gonna take you by surprise in this game. I know some of you guys have seen me run this gun ace slot offense, but now it's got even better in the game. So I definitely highly encourage you guys, try this playbook out and see how you'll like it in game. Not gonna lie to you, there's so many different combinations, so many different things you can do. Before we get into the video, make sure y'all boys hit that like button, hit that sub button, leave a comment down below if you have any comments, questions, concerns. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, the playbook that we're in the Minnesota Vikings playbook, offensive playbook. This playbook has a lot of unique different things that you may like, not gonna lie to you. And this works for a lot of people's play style. And you can also even kind of get little glitchy with / meta with this. You can run a little bit of meta route combinations and so many different things in this book that you guys can run. This is super off meta, by the way, and you're gonna catch the whole Madden community by surprise if you use this offense in the game. Let's go ahead and break this down for y'all. So we're gonna take a look at the gun ace slot offense. This offense has been really good this year for me, not gonna lie. I have almost 300 wins and I have about 80 losses in head-to-head seasons right now, so I'm barely losing with this scheme, obviously. So let's go ahead and jump into this though. We're in the gun ace slot. Now, one of the plays, y'all know my favorite play is post. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know post has always been one of the best plays, go-to plays that I always go to. But now there are different plays you guys want to use. And so what you want to do when you're in the gun ace slot formation, all you want to do is press L2 to pull up your audibles. The plays you want to put in your audibles is motion Z spot, and then you want to put inside zone, the smash, and then you want to put motion bench. These are going to be the best plays for your offense to thrive, not going to lie to you. So let's start off with the motion Z spot play, because this play is very glitchy. Motion Z spot. All right, so here is the reason why motion Z spot is very glitchy. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put circle on any route that you want. You could put them on a zig, you could put them on a streak or anything of that nature. It really does not matter. But here's the reason why this play is so good, is that because whenever you motion the running back over, you're going to get this type of route combination. You're going to get this type of route. So it's going to be a table route going to the opposite side of the field. But if you notice that if you actually turn it into an actual table route and then you try to flip it, the table route flips to the opposite side. That's what you don't want. You don't want that. Because if you pay attention here, when they run this table route kind of slow, you see how slow he gets out to the outside? It's just not a fast route that you can use. But if you switch over here to motion Z spot, put him on, we just do a zig or something like that, and then we're going to motion this guy over. Now, if you pay attention to how he runs this route a little bit faster, and you see that now I can catch this and get to the outside. This works against any type of formation in the game, any type of defense, if your running back is really fast. So we're going to go to motion Z spot. Now, here's a route combination that I will give you guys that is going to be super good for you. So I would streak circle right there just for a clear out. I would drag X just like that, and have something like kind of attacking. So have your high-low read, you have your drag, which would be your initial read, and you have this backside post, this glitchy post by square. So if you really pay attention, that post over there by square is very glitchy because it's more in It's like a slant post type of route, and it does get open a lot of the time. You see how he's able to snap inside and get a better animation, and you can use this against your opponent and literally cook them. That is going to be the motion Z spot play, and that's going to be very glitchy. Now moving on to posts. Now post, this play is very good because it's good stock. It has this right here is good man-to-man, good zone beaters, things like that. The scheme is really good. Now to make this scheme even better is that you can motion out this running back out here, because we all know angle routes are good against man-to-man, but motioning this guy out would create a crazy play. And you could do some crazy route combinations with this. You could do so many different route combinations. I mean, there's so many different things you can do. You can do something like this where you have your two seam streaks up the middle, then you have your angle route on the right side, then you have a flat by triangle, and if your opponent is blitzing, you can choose to block one of these tight ends to pick up a blitz as well. So it's going to be really good. And you see right off the rip that we have triangle right there, just off the rip, off the flat. Really good against man-to-man. Obviously, it's probably not going to be man-to-man right here, but against man-to-man, you'll see that this route would literally cook. This route over here alone would pretty much cook, and you can throw this down for easy yards. There's really no type of zone that can really guard that angle route. The way he runs that route is so good, and you're pretty much good to go. You can run this however you want, whenever you want, and be really good with it. You see, like right there, he beats him. Obviously, my tight end gets in the way right there, but that is going to be really good. A very glitchy route combination you can do with this formation. So you can audible him out, obviously keep it, and you can, I mean, you could try some things. You can definitely be like, you know what, let me put him on this, put you on this, just do an out route, something like that, to make your opponent kind of play the middle. He has to respect the route by X. And if he does respect that route, now you have this route, pass, lead it down and away. And I mean, you got yourself an easy completion, maybe even touchdowns if you really know what you're doing. So that's going to be in the post. That is going to make that play very good. Now here is smash. The smash concept, I like this because it's a great play. Now, obviously it is a good play. Now look at this route by triangle. It's not a traditional streak just like this one. You see the difference is that when you go to the smash concept, this route kind of goes inside like that. So whenever you are facing an opponent that does give up the middle a lot, you can kind of maybe, you know, pass lead this inside or whatever the case may be, but the defense they're in right there, just, I mean, it's not going to work. But you could definitely do some crazy things with this. You can maybe slant, you know, you can do posts, you can do, you know, drags underneath just like this, and have this weird unique combination where, you know, things could get open. He does get a little shove right there, but you kind of get the concept of what I mean. When you see the computer, they're playing really conservative. The defense is on random. So I just wanted to show you these route combinations in game, because I mean, you can create some easy one-play touchdowns with this smash concept. This works against cover 2, cover 3, and to be honest, you don't really have to do that. You can even double streak this if you want to. You could double streak this and create like a, you know, create a different unique route combination like this. You could be like, okay, well, cool, I got it. I have another slant. I mean, I have 2 streaks there. So now your opponent definitely has to respect both streaks. With your streak cutting more inside, it's gonna pull a deep zone in and open up free space for circle to be wide open. And then we can, you know, have like a backside route like this to pull down a deep third zone. We can have that, and then we can even go drag like this. So we can have an underneath route, check down route that we can go to. And then you can even put your running back on a table route if you want to. Just kind of depends on how you feeling in the game. So right there, you see him hit him with a drag, boom. We noticed that was man-to-man, but you see that really works. It's a great route combination and great things you can do. Now motion bench, this is going to be one of the best plays as well, because now you're going to get a motion like speed out route, whatever you want to call it. Now if you run this play stock, you're going to be able to really notice this. So hike the ball, you see that you're going to get this route, and it's going to be open 9 times out of 10 if your opponent doesn't put hard flats out there. So you can create so many different things with this as well. So many different route combinations and so many different ways you can go about using this. It's really good. You can even go something like this You can even keep X on that route if you want to, and then you can have like a backside, drag just in case if things get too ugly for you. So you can motion this guy over. And you see you get this little out route over there by the tight end. It's not really like a zig, it's more so like a glitchy little out route. So he runs inside and then he cuts back out, which could be really glitchy. You can throw that ball every single time to him. And this right here is one of those like zone beater type of plays you guys can go to. And even stock you can run this as well. So many different options you can go to here, and it's really, really good against most zone coverages in the game. So this is a full breakdown of this, but if you really pay attention and look, I mean, the out routes are both open. This is just more so like an underneath play if you want, if you want to get 5 or 6 yards or something like that. You need a first down, you can definitely run something like this. I mean, you could throw this out route. You could throw this route here. You could throw this route and the out route on that side as well. It's very, this offense is very versatile, and the best thing about it is that this offense looks the exact same every single time you call it. Now, moving on to a different formation. I just basically broke down gun ace slot. This is pretty much it when it comes to that. We also have a QB power that we can go to if we want to run a ball with the QB. And then we also have inside zone for the run. Then we have the RPO alert bubble, which that's not the best RPO, just for the simple fact that most players could just man it up and it will bag it. But if you want to catch your opponent off guard, you can definitely try using that. Not a lot of succession there for that. But now let's move on to this gun ace formation. This gun ace formation is your RPO formation. Not gonna lie, RPO, check down heavy, just check down heavy and trying to bait your opponent into a situation where they have to pass commit, and you can kind of sneak in a run, whatever the case may be. If you catch your opponent pass commit, this offense right here will be really, really good, especially against good players. Now, the very first play, you can't see it because my face cam is in the way. It's going to be the motion RPO alert Y flat. This RPO is so good, because what's happening here on this play is that you're going to get this receiver on the left side to motion in, and then the tight end runs a flat, and right there you're going to get easy yards. Easy yards every single time. But here's the catch with this play particularly, that it makes it so glitchy, is that number one, there's a similar play call with this, and this could really confuse your opponent. It definitely could. And the play we're going to take a look at is the motion RPO read slide. This right here is going to be very glitchy, because you basically have an option to throw to the receiver and also run the ball as well. So we're going to run this play real quick, and you see we can throw this to a receiver and simply catch it in there and get some easy yards. But what makes this play really good, because most players with their user, if they see that you've been running this a lot, what most players would do, they would try to guard this with their user. They'll try to go all the way over there, guard it with their user, and you could just sneak up the run. You can sneak up and run the ball at the middle and get easy yards. So this could be a really good way for you to run the ball as well. So even with this play as well, if they notice, okay, cool, with the RPO, I see that, okay, my opponent's gonna do that. Hopefully they don't get any sheds, which offensive linemen in this game, they're not the best. So sheds happen in the game as well. But that is pretty much that entirety of the ace slot offense. I mean, you can still create different route combinations and pass the ball out of here, but it's not really recommended. Like, you can even go to this flood concept that a lot of people would go to, and what about this as well, I think you're gonna be able to get the motion. Yeah, you're gonna get the glitchy table route. So now you can create different route combinations amongst this. So you can even go like a high-low read with the backside player, and then you can have this out route to pull down, so the post will be wide open. And you see this glitchy route combination. It's really good, because you're gonna be able to probably get a touchdown right here by triangle, if he doesn't get hawked down. But that right there is gonna be an excellent read. It's gonna be an excellent read because for the simple fact, if your opponent is kind of blitzing and he does send some pressure, you can still throw this right here. You can still throw this in speed boost. If you are really good at speed boost and you know what you're doing, you're gonna be able to get this open. And then with this being right here, with this out route being here, it's just pretty much gonna pull this guy down. But it looks like he plays man to man there. And then we throw this right here to the post to DripLikeDom. Nothing too crazy. Then we have a drag here that we can still throw to. We can, you know, pass lead this down in a way. And then we got this hook defender trying to guard this guy over the middle. So many different things that the user has to guard. And that is going to be really, really hard to do, especially with this offense. And also what's really crazy is that you can run this. You can do versatile. So how we did DripLikeDom on a post, you can put X on a post. And then you can even, I wouldn't recommend putting triangle in a drag because you don't want two players to run the same type of style route. Now you can even get more glitchier and you can even put him on like maybe a stop route or an out route or something like that, or whatever you need to do. And then boom, you have this route that you can go to. So many different things you can do with this, and it's really, really good. It's a good thing you could do. You can even put a triangle on the streak for like a clear out and then do like a backside drag like this. This route combination is going to be very, very glitchy. You have this underneath route by circle, then you have X with a post, then you have the triangle just for a clear out, and then you have square on the left side to bring that zone down if your opponent is playing zone. So boom, we hike the ball, and you see right there we should have just threw it to circle. But if we had time in the pocket, you notice that this was an actual cover 3 setup. So if you really pay attention, we probably could have threw this right here, pass lead this over here, and then what happens here is that we had this player here as well that got open late in the play, but really mainly we had the drag wide open. So now, like with the user, he has to guard 3 levels of routes. This is your high read, and then this becomes your middle read, this becomes your low read, and then this right here becomes like your 4th, maybe 5th read. Just it kind of depends on your route combinations. But so many different things you could do with this offense that makes it really, really good. And I really like this because this glitchy table route. No one really talks about the table routes. No one really talks about this. This is a glitch in the game. Because this table route, you see how fast he runs. He runs it pretty fast, and he's able to get to the outside, like I said earlier. So that's one thing. Because if you put him on a regular table route, look how he runs it. He kind of runs it kind of slow. You know, he's not moving as fast as he should be. But if we motion it, now you see we hike the ball. He's running full speed. You can catch this in stride and speed boost if you really know how to speed boost, which this is really good as well. So because most times when players see you motion their running back, they're gonna think that it's gonna be like a running back streak. So let them think that. You can, you know, let them think that it's gonna be this, and really whole time it's just your running back running to the flats. And then you can, you know, like I said, you can create different route combinations amongst what you like. So you can do something like this. This is a route combination I literally just made up, and it's gonna work because all these different high-low reads, boom, we have circle right over the middle right there, and that's just really, really good. But most players would probably guard that with his user. His user would probably be either here or even here. He'll probably sit down in the box or whatever the case may be. He'll try to guard this route. He'll see this route come open, try to guard it, but also I have my running back down here I could throw to. I also have the drag I can throw to. It just kind of depends on what this user does. If the user is playing Cam Newton. So if the user here is going to guard this, then I have this guy right here wide open. And then if he guards the post up top, then I definitely have DripLikeDom underneath. I could throw this, possession catch it, I'm down. Or if I don't really believe in that throw, I could just throw the drag and take a couple of yards. And then throw here, take a couple of yards as well. This right here is really glitchy. So definitely try out this offense and see how y'all play in the game. I mean, so many different things we can do with this offense. It's so good. It's super off meta. So once you get that down, like how to run this offense is gonna be very smooth. Your games are gonna be very good, especially against opponents that really know how to play defense. They struggle with this because they don't know what to do. So many different things. And a key thing you can also do between the gun ace slot offense in the gun ace is that you can even audible to gun ace if you need to. So if you feel like gun ace slot is like more of a passing formation, if you feel like you could pass better out of that formation, then you can, okay, cool, let me go to, you know, gun ace. Let me go to gun ace and let me run an RPO or something like that. You know, you can also run this RPO as well. You can run the RPO read, the RPO peak flat, which this is really glitchy too. This is another glitchy thing you can do. Some of you guys have seen this on the stream as well. But what you could do is you can even put this in a flat and have double flats. Like, this is crazy. Hike the ball and you got 2 flats that you could throw to. You got 2 flats, 2 flat players, and now you sitting pretty. But like I said, you can switch between these formations. You got gun ace, you got flood post, inside zone, and then if you're like, okay, cool, I want to run, you know, run something like this, whatever the case may be, you can even run this just stock like this if you want to. So many different things you can do. Like a lot of different things you can do. You know, you got the stopper underneath, that's gonna get open a lot of times as well. Just so many different ways you can run this offense. It's really just kind of up to you and how you play. But that's gonna do it for today's video, man. I appreciate y'all. We're getting closer to 3,000 subs. Madden 27 is right around the corner. Like, it's kind of crazy. Madden 27, well, it's not right around the corner, but y'all get what I mean. Madden 26 is ending, so definitely try something new. Let's just have fun on the game at this point. You know what I'm saying? And get ready for Madden 27. But anyway, boys, man, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay out of trouble, man. Hope you have a great rest of y'all Tuesday. And I'm out the bit boy. His ski.